The presence of Mohbad's father in Abuja came with a lot of, uh, I mean, various narrative. Some said ESCC. Some said Mohbad's father is on a panic mode. He knows that his time as a free man, his days as a free man are numbered. Some said, well, since the public refused to give Mohbad's father money to fund his lifestyle, he has decided to visit Brekete, where he expects to be given money. Now, Brekete would definitely embrace Mohbad's father, accept him, because this is what he does. He's a freedom fighter. He's someone who fights for those that have been pressed, pushed. He will want to appear as a sensible man, a man who is loving. At least that is what he has been. I cannot say otherwise. Because within the space of 20 minutes of Boba's father's presence, uh, spinning his pity song again, like, oh, I'm a carpenter, I'm not just an ordinary carpenter. He keeps talking about it as if being a carpenter is not a profession that yields a lot of money. As a carpenter, you might not be a furniture, which if you wanted to, I mean, if you're not a Nigerian, you might not understand. So those are they call the furniture, those that could make your sofa and build all of that. So he could have become a furniture maker rather than a carpenter. What is the job of a carpenter? So carpenters are not as experienced as a furniture maker. They are more, when I say experienced, I mean they are not experienced in your household furniture, but they are experienced in creating that structure that keeps your ceiling standing firm. So they have their own job. They go to construct roof, the structure that holds your roof. They do that kind of job. Now, he said this, and Brekete said, Mister, I'm going to give you 500,000. This 500,000 is to help you. At least that will definitely cover the expense of Mohbad's father's flight and the hotel. Brekete knows what he's doing. At least the whole world is saying. And he also used the opportunity to clarify the narrative that is pushed out there that certain foreign international organization or people or persons had given to him $2 million. Ladies and gentlemen, we are here once again. You're about to hear. Let us find out who are those pushing the narrative and also what is happening. What is it about Mohbad's father right now? Because as I speak right now, there is a lot of panic right, left, and center from Mohbad's father's camp and from those who have turned their back against Mohbad's father as a result of his strong-headedness. Some are withdrawing because of the evidence that suddenly surfaced. Like and share, tap on the subscribe button. Let us.
He even helped the lawyer of Wumi to help them answer whatever they are thinking in their head. What Sanshitu was not doing. And why have I been angry about Baba Mohbad? It's about his lawyer and people around him. Me and Baba does not have issue personally. When I see the people around him, how they are influencing and destroying J4M, and I see his lawyer, how they are destroying it, I'm coming for him because he allowed them to be there. I come for him. You know what? You dey get me, Abi? But with what I am seeing right now, by myself, I'm saying, my people, let us cut slack on Baba a little bit. Because this platform cannot be against bad. It cannot be. As long as we are seeing good, and we have seen good in that lawyer, it is to support him. It is to do the necessary activism, to accolade him. And in my next show, you will see me saying, God bless Barrister Ogungbe, the new public lawyer, the face of J4M. Or after Yomi, now you concern. After the Odogu of J4M, I know Baba people, they will not like that. They will say after that lawyer, now Yomi. But me, I will say after Yomi, Now him, because we never see what if you do. Yomi don't go do 3 days night vigil for Abuja. He go sleep. This lawyer no go fit sleep, na professional. Yomi go sleep. Oh, it's no for Abuja. Guys, let us send the request. Come. I don't have much time, and I don't want to end. That stand my ways. I come for those around Baba Mohbad and Baba lawyers. Try from the beginning. In fact, and I've always been right. Everything I said about Odumosu. When Odumosu was doing like this, am I not the one that come out? When Sanshitu was going like this, didn't I come out? And when I see this new lawyer, just you think I'm scared of this new lawyer? Sham at the fear. But because I have a good heart. And I mean well. If I mean well, I see another person that mean well. We go gum together. So you understand? I cannot hate because it will not work. It will destroy me if I do it. I have the option to come out today and say, forget about Mohbad, that lawyer, forget that. But I'm not built that way. I can't see what is right and be against. I cannot. Sorry. I cannot. I will not come out of it if I do so. I will not. So I will never do it. I will say the way it is. With what I saw today, this barrister Ogungbe, you see, I'm even making his name more famous by repeating his name. It means I love him. I've never seen him, but believe me, as we speak right now, put this lawyer account here. I go drop 200K for the account. This barrister Ogungbe, just with the way he takes speak to welcome him on board. He spoke so nicely. Good consultation. He touched this case the way he was supposed to touch it. Do you understand? There are some of us, right? I don't want to say that. Like, we understand what the other side are playing. And we need somebody who can help us balance it. I didn't see that in Sanshitu. I didn't see that in Odumosu. And I'm seeing somebody right now that understand how to put seed. If you know how to play chess, how to play drafts, and you see somebody who can push the right game, but they go to sweet you. If you know how to play football, and you sit down for your house, you see another footballer, how they dribble people, but they go to sweet you. That's what I did not see in these people. I did not see that in Gurexi. I did not see that in the lawyers. I see Gurexi is just taking advantage of Baba Mohbad. That's it. And I have to say it. And I want to use this my voice in studio, I swear. It's beginning to scream. Guys, you can send a request, come up. I want to limit the way I'm shouting because of J from I can't give out all my voice. Before you know, I'll postpone this lesson again. Because most time I do postpone lesson when I can't meet up to it. I'll just postpone it. Let's send requests, come up everybody, and let's have a discussion. You can ask few questions. I have more 30 minutes before I go. In fact, I have less than 30 minutes. So please ask any question right now. Yes, go on. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you.
But God bless Barrister Ogungbe wherever he is.
Apariano, don't be quick. That's my question. That's why I came up.
Yes.
Yeah. Any lawyer that is all about, because this lawyer it seems as if he's all about Papa, and that's not what we want. That's one thing you need to understand, Apariano. We have seen the game. All the lawyers who came, they had good intentions for this case. But it's not about the lawyer. It's about the people who employ the lawyer, which is Baba. So Baba is the problem. So don't be too quick to want to start hailing a lawyer who just spoke once, who we don't even know, he hasn't done anything in regards to J4M. He's mostly hammering on DNA, which is okay. It's part of J4M as well. But please, Papayano, because people I believe so much in your platform, and I'll be too quick to want to support someone you are supporting. That's why I'm coming to tell you that don't be too excited to start promoting that lawyer. Let's wait and see what's going on, because it's the lawyer that was changed, not the person who employed the lawyer. So please, Papayano, I'm just begging you. Let's just chill. Let's just relax and see how things go.
That's great. That's great. I think this is another side of me that I think people should try to also understand. Like, I'm a spiritual man, and I like to connect spiritually first. When I want to do something with anybody, I will scan through what you say, through what you are doing. I already know what you're practically going to be like, right? There are some things that this lawyer said that other lawyers will not even say it. And I seem like somebody who will give his all. But the problem that will come is either from the family, Muiwa, Mohbad. But the professionalism of this lawyer is a top notch. The things this man said, Sanshitu will not tell me these things. In fact, I've never heard from Sanshitu. I've wanted to enjoy Sanshitu one day since Mohbad's case. I never enjoyed her. I'm not going to lie for you. Neither I'll do more so. But just one speech what this man made today, I enjoyed more than everything Sanshitu has been saying. I'm not going to lie for you. Okay? And I'm not saying this because of anything. I have withstand turbulence. I have gone through so many different attacks. And it's because of my position and how I see things. So, and I want you guys to, like, just bear with me when I'm saying some of these things. Because, I mean, in the long run, you will see it happening. With the way this lawyer spoke today, believe me, him personally, I don't think anybody should have issue with him personally. Now we should be looking out for the things he has said. Why is he not doing it? That's what I say right now. Let's kind of cut a slack and watch. Because all we want here, we want action. We want to see work. Let's say this lawyer, don't forget, it means Wumi team were right last time. This one problem I keep having by one bad team, they are not telling the truth. Rich Grace came out and lied. Thank God this lawyer clarified it. This lawyer said what they were having before the court before is not good enough. But he didn't want to use every man to call it. Now that he came, he said he even put up a new application to the court for the DNA, explaining how they want it. With the way Sanshitu did it, we may still have upper hand. With the way Odumosu do, we may still get upper hand. That's why we miss deciding where they should do, where they shouldn't do it. This man did it the right way. He said, now we ask for DNA. Court, give us permission to go and do it here in America. To go and do. He mentioned the place that are reputable already in his petition. Unlike Sanshitu, not even mentioned anywhere. So right now, in Sanshitu petition, it will allow court now to feel like, okay, Shebi una just want to make DNA they done. Okay, we'll go do it for una. That's why it looks like court is the one that wanted to do it. But this man did the right thing by asking, we are the one that want to pay. Okay, even if we may choose 3 anywhere, we go pay for them. Tell me, Wumi cannot do nothing right now. You see, that is what they call seed bingo. Bingo. If I see a bingo player, I go support bingo now. Bingo is bingo now. It's winner. Like he helped them. He played their game for them. Now we want DNA, no be winner. And now they pay. Because of the kind of DNA we want to do, we have chosen court. All you need is reliable hospital, right? That is reputable. We have chosen it. You can go and verify their history. They are reputable. And if they're not reputable enough, we want our partner to also choose 2 anywhere in the world. We'll pay for it. Tell me that I should not be happy for that. You say, if the lawyer there right now, for that statement at the give and box, at the first appreciate, and that's how I am. That's how simple I am. Tell me what I want to hear. Because I know what is obtainable. There are some things you will tell me. I can tell that this person, you are real. I want real people. I want real people. Say thank you very much. He knows his duty. And last time, why is Rich Grace lying? That Baba never put up new application, Wumi did not show up. They are taking just from about like play. Me, I'm serious about JFM. These people are taking like play. They are taking like play. I am the one here. Before they start to drag Odumosu, I am the first. Before they start to drag Sanshitu, I am the first. But right now, I am still coming to tell you that this particular one will make nobody drag him. If you drag her, you go get problem with me. This particular one will be saying me I hear. This man a real bingo. He hit the nail on the head. He said the way it is. Do you understand? Everybody will listen to Brekete. In fact, when I was listening to Brekete, I like my mind was already fixed that Mohbad, nothing good can come from him. I don't want it. In fact, something was telling me, Papa, no, don't listen to everything. But I said no, because I know people want to hear my opinion. I just leave her. I can hear everything. When they even say bring lawyer, the way the lawyer takes start, I don't even like the way they start. Like, like, you know. But when the guy start to talk, bro, everything that I think I know, fly come off of my head. It first shows, say one, the lawyer know everything Papariano know, and he can't know past me. Then I can now, my shoulder will go up, go feel come down now. Say, I don't see where I feel patch my tents. No be lawyer will be say me, I go no pass him. Something will be saying at your own work. I know say the material where you read, means if I read part of that material, I not read everything, but I read part of what the lawyer too read. But because it's his job, I want to see that professionalism in your job. The only thing that will make me drag Baba Mohbad right now is if Baba people drag me, I will drag Baba Mohbad. But with what I saw in this lawyer, I will not wish to drag Baba Mohbad. I will wish to give him time to see what will happen and to push support behind that lawyer. The reason why I drag Baba is because people around Baba Mohbad and the lawyer. And now I'm seeing a good lawyer. Do you understand what I'm saying? In fact, after Yomi and this lawyer, or in fact, Yomi and this lawyer are good to go. They don't have to work together, but I will promote what is right. Because at the end of the day, until I leave J4M, I will always represent this case with my own good heart and integrity. And that's what I've been doing. And when I leave, I know I'm leaving. I leave it. But as long as I'm here, there's no chance for evil. You have to pass through me. But Baba and Brekete, you can keep playing your games. Shebi una say EFCC is not investigating Baba Mohbad. Didn't I tell you guys last week? Baba is under EFC invitation for good 3 times. And he's playing games, acting like Papayano is lying. And then I told you, I said, anytime from now, Baba is going to Abuja or they will declare him wanted. Before you know, on Monday, he was in Abuja. On Monday, he was in Abuja. And the same Baba Mohbad that has been listening to us since we're talking about our 200 million. This man never answers us. Why is it that this 200 million Papayano talk, why is it what they are now discussing? I thought it's irrelevant. Why is it my 200 million that they are discussing? It's because Baba Mohbad is being investigated. Brekete never talked about 2 million before. Baba never talked about 200 million. But suddenly, they are talking about Brekete. It's like they are investigating about Brekete and Baba Mohbad. Because now, stylishly, they now say they want to bring statement of account tomorrow. No problem. And Baba is saying that the money that got into the Access Bank is like 20 million. Baba Mohbad, on GoFundMe alone, that you guys later put in Access Bank. GoFundMe was later put in Access Bank. Let me tell you that. Where did they put GoFundMe? You later put it in Access Bank. GoFundMe alone, $20,000 is 41 million. Baba Mohbad, Shengo, open your ear. Baba Mohbad, open your ear. Only GoFundMe. Only GoFundMe. Now 41 million. Talk less of money that entered Access Bank. Put them together, tell me how much. And then do your plus or minus lawyer autopsy. Moku see what remain. The abortion case will begin make sense. They say Guresi they hide. They hide in face. Baba said Guresi is hiding. You never see anything. Bro, no hide. Guresi, I have told you from the beginning. You know, the day I was sending you out of this platform, Guresi, I told you so. I said, Guresi, if you mean well, you cannot be against this platform. If you mean well, you cannot be against this platform. In fact, you will pass through this platform if you mean well. Because everything we do here is so transparent and obvious. if you can even beat our points here, it's all for the better. When we ask questions, we give everybody opportunity to ask questions.
Babariano, please, can I quickly say something?
Why not?
I don't want to stay long on the. Papariano, I'm trying to correct you. I like your program, but let me correct you.
You are correcting yourself.
No.
Not me.
Baba
you can never correct me. You don't have the moral ground. For 2 years, you have been in this case. You have been with this man.
Let me tell you one thing. Nobody invited Baba back to Abuja. Baba went on his own to Abuja. Baba went on his own to Abuja. He went to the police station. He went to Brekete on his own. Nobody.
Is this the first time we're asking for accountability? When we're asking for accountability,
he has already come out and showed the accountability, but you are not satisfied.
Statement of account. Why did he release statement of account?
He has already proved to you people, but you did not understand. You did not
proof. Where is the proof?
Understand.
Where is the proof? Where is the proof?
He has shown it several times. He has shown it. He comes.
You are telling me this man.
He
this
do
man
the accountability with Muiwa.
Look at you. You are a shameless man. You are a shameless man. You are a shameless man. So this man brought 200 million.
You are talking rubbish.
You are talking
rubbish.
You are stupid and useless man. Get lost. You are useless. You are the same Mr. Prince that came here attacking me the other day. You are useless man. You should be ashamed of yourself. This is that useless Mr. Prince that is doing camera down with all these ladies all around. This useless, foolish man. I know you very well. You don't mean well in GJ4N. You are here just to carry women like 1817, women like G-Babe, and all this, forsaken women. That's what you're here for. Olori Buruku. No, yes, if they finally detain this man now, your eye go clear. Why is Guresi hiding? If in case EFC won't carry Baba Mohbad, make it business with Baba Mohbad, they go carry. Him go find a way. Go back to Achakpu. I've been a computer village. Tell me why Guresi is hiding his face. Guresi, why are you hiding? Baba has already exposed you. Baba said you are hiding somewhere around, somewhere. Oh boy. You see, this business between Baba Mohbad and Guresi, the secret will come out one day. Shebi, for our mind, you guys are playing publicly. No, so, guys, don't mind these people though. This recent whole thing about investigation. So, because somebody just asked question to Brekete about 200 million, suddenly Brekete want to see statement of account. Can't Brekete ask Baba Mohbad simple question? Baba Mohbad, did you put out GoFundMe? Brekete is acting like he doesn't know. He knows. He knows. Brekete, why didn't you tell us how much you gave this man to do autopsy? He's not saying it. He's not saying it. Do you guys understand? They're all playing games. All Brekete keeps saying is that, corona inquest. He doesn't even know whether it's autopsy. Brekete is just there saying, a corona inquest. I said I will pay this amount. Tell us what you pay. And ask the man, after I pay, did you still want to take money from the public? Or it was before I paid? Ask him simple question like that. And ask him why. Share the money where I pay no rich. What make you still go to embarrass yourself? And see how he answers it. Well, anyway, I'll be waiting to see
Papa.
This 41 million and the other money contributed.
Papa, this is why I'm also telling you to. And I understand what you said. Your explanation. You said you can see more than you've seen deep into the lawyer, which I understand you. But I also want you to not give, because see, Baba right now has lost a huge part of the public. Even the people who actually believe in him, his supporters, is shaky. So some of them are not really, believing him that much anymore. So all of these things could also be a plot to come back again at the face of J4M, Baba Mohbad, again. He wants to, because some group of people now are taking the glory. Should I say glory? Their attention now is on Yomi is doing something. The underground are shaking ground. They are doing a lot.
No, Under G is out of the equation. Under G has been eliminated. They have been displaced.
Okay, anyway, but the ongoing Abuja thing right now is not Baba's doing for all I care. So him going to Brekete now, because people keep saying, oh, go Brekete, go to Brekete.
It's the doing of God. It's the doing of God. And also support you.
Yeah, him going there now he just want to gain that power back. So if we are going to start supporting it just because a lawyer spoke, want to start looking to that direction now, it's got nothing. We have tried Baba. We have seen that there's nothing that's going to come out from his own side. There's nothing, basically, because you cannot be looking for something that is lost from someone who actually took that thing. But Baba has the answer to J4M. The answer is within him, but it's not given. Even him going back to Brekete, he should have gone back clean. The first time there are some information that he held back, that he didn't say. Okay, you going back now, you should have gone there better and bigger. Go and say what you know, so that it will give a turn to the case. But no, you're still going there and still lying about you told police about blood. Why you did not tell police? You only mentioned it at the inquest.
Thank you.
Exactly.
Thank you. You're saying it because
you only mentioned.
Baba went back to Brekete because of all the loyalties. That's why they gave the number of the lawyer. You're supposed to give the number lawyer there.
You guys should continue.
Number.
You guys should keep talking.
He didn't cry dead.
Exactly.
A lot of people didn't cry dead.
Yeah, Baba shouldn't allow what happened yesterday to make him want to start believing in this nonsense that is going on. Trust me, I don't believe anything coming from Baba. I don't. Even if Baba today go and hire Sanfala not himself, or hire all the sons in Nigeria to come and fight this case for him, I'm still not going to believe him until I start seeing them moving and shaking mountains. That's when I'm going to start believing them. To be honest, that's just my own.
AY. So
good morning, sis.
Good morning, Mr. Eric. I noticed, like, during the interview, this interview was, like, the whole thing was, obviously planned and everything. And, I remember it just takes me back to the time when I reached out to Baba and asked him to please reach out to Baba Mohbad. Oh, just for those of you listening, this is Bella. It's my other account. So, I told him to reach out to Brekete, that let's see what's going on. This was a long time ago. And he kept telling me nothing. I should, that when Brekete is ready and all that. The lawyer came today or on the phone and was just, was talking really fast, mentioning everything that he needed to mention quickly so that, the whole world can hear, Brekete can hear and try to, like, maybe come to the rescue of something. There's a whole lot going on, I believe and I perceive, around, Baba Mohbad and even Brekete himself. I don't know if you guys could see his reaction. He wasn't really, like, trying to, like, help Baba Mohbad today. He was just trying to, like, establish the fact and, see where, what Baba Mohbad was saying. And for crying out loud, when I was listening to it, I was screaming here, laughing at some point because, it was quite comical, because Baba Mohbad was, was trying to gain sympathy. Part of the reasons why I would say that was because he just blurted out, like, out of nowhere when someone asked the question. He was like, I'm a star. What do you expect? I'm not a superstar. Look at all that is happening to me. He almost, like, literally, like, blurted out everything that was going on. And Brekete kept saying, Baba Mohbad, if you open your mouth, you have to watch what you're saying and all that, I just pray that, this lawyer that he's gotten, whom is designated to the DNA, is able to, look into other things. Again, I was, also advocating for the fact that Brekete should call Sansitu because I believe that Baba Mohbad is in a dilemma, and he needs someone to kind of, like, bring him out of it. So I wanted him to call, Sansitu because Sansitu was who, was his legal representative for the whole coroner inquest and everything. So that Brekete could ask him questions so that we can hear Shansitu's feedback, and get a feel of what he's saying or what he's feeling, because he hasn't said anything since the last, wrap up of the inquest, and his submission was just piece of crap. So, I just observed. I'm very observant. I watched, the whole thing. I wanted to ask Paparano if he watched it or he listened to it via radio, because listening and watching something is two different things. And I could see Baba Mohbad's, mannerism, and as well as Brekete. It wasn't really a happy one.
Welcome
Next
back.
person can talk. Sorry.
That is profiling or analyzing what went down recently. Do not forget that a lot of people had, in their own way, they had profiled all that happened between Brekete and Mohbad's father. Why is Brekete important in the scope of things? You might ask. Why is he important? So, Justice for Mohbad was about to become a circus. It was about to become comedy. People were seeing the smart, quick move of Cynthia's family, being that her mom had served in the Nigerian police before she was dishonorably discharged, kicked out due to laziness and this genetic, corrupt and greedy lifestyle. She was kicked out of the police. So she still has contact and connect in the police. Immediately that incident happened, before Mohbad's father got wind, and Mohbad had a younger brother who is a stupid person, Adura. Information had already trickled to Wumi's mom. Wumi's mom pressed the button that she needed to press, instructed her daughter on what to do, and the rest is history. Now, when Cynthia was to visit the police, already her mom and this so-called sister of hers had landed Nigeria. People are asking, was she in Nigeria prior, before the incident, or immediately it happened, she got into Nigeria? Anyway, they were very fast and quick. And we have a man whose response to everything is, as a Yoruba man, as a Yoruba man, as a Yoruba man, as a Yoruba man. All of his action is senseless apart from when money is involved. As a Yoruba man, as a Yoruba man, who in his or right senses will not run mad, run crazy? Well, some said maybe he was in shock, so he could not act. Some are quick to say, what if it is you? All right. So he didn't act, he didn't do nothing. Brekete offered to assist. Brekete said, I will not do this. Brekete did something and said something that shook a lot of people. He went down to Ikorodu. He went there to do some underground research, investigation. Having settled Ikorodu, where Mohbad's father lives, and Mohbad grew, and where Cynthia, the same Cynthia, also grew, he returned back to his contact in the police. They gave him the update. He came back. He didn't hide. He didn't keep. He said it publicly. He told everybody who cares to listen. He said, there is this dirty, wicked, evil conspiracy going on. The conspiracy to make sure, the conspiracy to allow Mohbad's body to decay much more than it should, than it has already. Don't forget that Mohbad was assumed, I think, 9 days after his demise and all of that, or 6 or 9 or thereabout. They wanted it to decay much more. than it has already been, so that autopsy will not give the right or accurate. Why? Is it that the police lacked funds to get it done, or the police were listening to each other? Of course, Mohbad's so-called mother-in-law, the one that wore his shoes and his tracksuit to the United States, was she the one that called one other person that called one other person? They still have 1 or 2, 3 people in the police that are family members. Did they call each other and say, hey, calm down, let's not rush on this, our daughter is involved? Or it's just the normal, let Nigeria not happen to you? People were kind of confused about it. In fact, it got to a point, a lot of people believed that Cynthia is so connected, so well connected. Oba came into the frame. His picture started appearing right, left, and center. And I do not blame those who kept on about Oba. I don't blame them. No, I do not blame them. Oba came into the scope of things because of the complexity, the difficulty faced on justice for Mohbad and the continuous failure. So because of this, it got a lot of people kind of worried. So here we are, still on justice for Mohbad, and Mohbad's father back to Brekete. He has returned to Brekete. He has collected first cash for his ticket and lodging in Abuja. What next? He wants DNA to be done, and that's what he's pushing for. The public is no longer interested. He left Brekete. Brekete has embraced him now. Like, okay, you can return. But the question that begs for an answer is this: where are we heading to? Where are we heading to? It is so sad. It's so sad. I don't know what your thoughts are, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know. What I know is that justice must be served. Justice must be served. Justice must be served on this. It is no longer going to be business as usual. A lot of people, they should have thought about it before engaging in disruption of justice. Now, look at it. Some of them have pulled out of justice for Mohbad. Well, the lawyer that Mohbad's father got, well, not that he got it directly, the lawyer that has been gotten for justice for Mohbad, he sounds and seems to be a man. If you've not heard what he said, please watch the video. You'll be seeing it at the end of this video. You'll be seeing it in the little box, or you can just go to the video that was posted some couple of hours ago. We did deep analysis. In fact, Mohbad's father spoke and Brekete spoke. The lawyer spoke and he dropped it like bombshell. It dropped it like bombshell. What he said is deep. And I like his approach to things. Some have said if he was the one, but then he knows the complexity of things right now. Maybe that's why he's kind of focused. It seems Sanshitu is a little bit like, maybe when he started, he's full of fire, but now it could also be that he's just playing games as long as he's being paid, and it's a terrible situation. That's just what I see. It's a terrible situation. So what our guest is saying here, everyone means well to an extent, although there are times that people become mischievous in their words. They become mischievous. They talk without sense. That's one of those things. But the thing is that at this time, people are waiting, and that DNA will be maybe, I'm not too sure, the end of justice for Mohbad. Whatever it is that comes out of it. So when it gets to that point, maybe some people will kind of rest. Yeah, they will rest. Yes, yeah, they will rest a little bit because I don't know. The lawyer who is in charge of the DNA, he has already mapped the process, how things will be done. Mohbad's estate, they already created a form. They created a group of four, and that will be overseeing Mohbad's estate. Two Alobas, Cynthia, if the DNA proves that she gave birth to a child that is biologically for Mohbad, she'll be among the four. Mohbad's, I don't know, they said the man is his brother, some said he's not. It will be part of, and they have two other people who will be overseeing. So Mohbad's father is also part of the scope of things. At the end of the day, it's a win-win for Mohbad's father, apart from him losing Mohbad. It's a win-win for him when it comes to money. It's a win-win. The only thing is, Cynthia, from the look of things, will not be able to, or maybe she might want to, she will not be able to challenge. She can challenge anyway, but winning is that part of it. You may not be able to contest or like decide on what percentage of Mohbad's estate will fall into her pocket. She might not be able to do that. But then that is left for her and the courts to determine, like, my son needs to attend this school and this is the tuition fee. Oh, it will be paid to the school, no problem. My son needs medical. Oh, no problem. The hospital of your choice, select, and you take him there anytime he wants. Simple. We need to travel abroad. My son needs to be in the USA, and this is the amount that is needed for tuition fee or for upkeep. No problem. It will be sent to you every month. Is it €1,000, $1,000, $500,000 every month, or let's say $1,000? If all of that could come from Mohbad, that's fine. That's it. So whatever decision they come to, it is what it is. Maybe that, like I said, will put an end to justice for Mohbad. Maybe. Because Mohbad's father would not be pushing, he won't be interested in nothing. Any NGO that wishes to push and press and say, no, we must find the root cause of this matter. We must find the root cause of this matter. We must find the root cause of this matter, can proceed, like Yomi Fabiye and the rest. If they are not satisfied with whatever it is, they can proceed and push and do whatever it is. I'm sure they must also be thinking about this, like, what after this DNA, what next? But pending, let us see what we can do. That's basically what it is.